Alright, I admit it, this city is not as big as any of us would like, but today, that completely changes. Because for the last week, I have been building all of this land to turn into the biggest city in Minecraft. So get comfortable and prepare for the biggest video in Emerald Gamer history. Right, so here is the location of the first skyscraper we are going to be building today. It's going to be the same style as that one over there. It's going to be dystopian, modern style, and we have to start work on it as soon as possible. So we just got to get the basics of the floor down, and then we'll go into the time-lapse of building the first main skyscraper of these 4 that we're going to be building today. We're going to be building this one, a smaller, not a skyscraper, a smaller building there, another big skyscraper, and another one down here. So I'm going to get the first thing ready, and then we'll jump into the time-lapse for the entire build. Let's go! So, while I was building this skyscraper, we passed another 100 days milestone. That's right, this world is now 400 days old, and it's on its way to becoming older than the original Let's Play Minecraft Season 1. The first skyscraper done. Now I know it's only 4 floors. That is because I do not have the resources to do up another story. I might expand it at a later date, but it's only 3 stories. But from the back, it actually looks a lot better. So from the back, it actually looks like it's towering over this other level down here. And that was the whole goal of this build and the 2 more that we're going to be doing up here. That's the whole point of it. But now it is time to go on to the next skyscraper. So, the first building was done, and now it's time to go on to the next one. I planned this one to be built out of brick, but there was one problem. Well, that's not enough bricks for what we're doing. That is definitely not enough bricks at all. That's right, I only had a stack and a half of bricks, so I spent the next 6 hours, that's right, 6 whole hours collecting resources for every single build that we are going to be doing today, so I didn't have to encounter this problem again. Okay, so now for every single build we're going to be doing, I have 3 sugar boxes full of resources. So we're going to be doing this one next, which is majority going to be made out of bricks. Now, it's only going to be 2 stories high, and it's going to have this sort of sloped roof going up to the top of this build here. So let's just get started on the next one. Before this video continues, this is the best video that I have ever made, and it's taken days to do. So please, if you made it this far into the video, you obviously enjoy the content, or you're just putting it on in the background, please consider subscribing. I'll be making loads more videos just like this one. We'll be doing massive projects, and I'll be working really hard on this amazing world in the future. Now, back to the video. Right, so now it is time for the hardest part of this particular build, and that is the roof. So the roof is going to be slanted going off that direction towards this build and that build, and I have to get it the right angle so that it hits the top of that office building right there, which is actually, it sounds like it is easy, but trust me, it is not easy at all. So this is going to be a real challenge to try pull off. So there's a reason why, in case you've been wondering why this video is being so darn fast, and that is because I am trying to improve the quality of this channel. As you might have noticed, my videos in the past, they've been, let's just say, they've been slow. There's been a lot of talking, there's been lots of just working pretty slow on the builds, lots of talking in between it, and there have been small builds. Like, for example, the last Let's Play Minecraft video, we did one singular build. Not even one singular build, we did one singular room, which is even worse. But now I want to start making these videos a lot better, higher quality, the sort of videos that you see on YouTube nowadays. Because, as you guys know, YouTube nowadays, especially with Minecraft, you get a lot of content, lots of people doing these massive builds, and I want to be one of those people who do these amazing builds that are actually really good. So that is why I am starting off with these sort of builds. Now, why am I talking right now, you might be asking? That is because I need to get the runtime of this video going higher, because right now I've only got about 5 minutes of footage. I need to get it higher up. So that is why I'm talking right now. But this is probably the best video that I have ever done, and I'm going to be making a lot more of these. And I know I've probably just said to subscribe before this, but please consider subscribing, because I put in so much work in for you guys, and all I ask is for you just to click one button. That is all it requires. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. And that is the second building done, and I think that this road's starting to look pretty cool. If we go to a certain position, now I don't actually know anything about this, there's loads of mobs in there, but look at this, just one continuous build. Now there is a hole at the back of this one. That is because we have to build up the next skyscraper, which will be a skyscraper. It's going to be 5 stories tall this time, because this is going to go all the way up and finish off the ceiling of this build that we just did. But I think that we are getting pretty good time. This is actually taking a very long time to do, which I sort of regret starting it by now. But the next build is going to be in this style right here. So let's get started on the next one. This next build is the biggest one I did for this video, and it is law based. This build is an office building for the Emerald District Facilities, or EDF, which just so happens to be the main company owning the Emerald City and my entire world, and also has to be the building that I am sitting in right now. And just to say, all of these builds will be furnished at a later date off camera. It's just a bit too boring to do on camera because it's just really monotonous. Okay, so here is the site for the next build, and look at the back of this. This looks really cool. So obviously this back looks a bit scuffed right now. I will try fix up at a later date. That one looks really cool, and now we're going to be working here. So this entire area will feel like a courtyard surrounded by buildings, especially once we've done that one as well. So let's get started on the third and biggest build, which is going to be the EDF office block of this area. So this is what the courtyard out the back currently looks like. Now I've got the second story onto this build here. Then it's going to go up another 2 or 3. And then we're going to have another one up here, making it feel really enclosed. And yes, I have got my texture pack back. After many days of using this texture pack, actually many weeks of using this texture pack and resulting in lots of crashing, I have finally managed, well I haven't done it, but finally it has been fixed. So now I can finally use the texture pack again without the game crashing every 5 darn minutes. But that is probably all going to change because, as we all know, Bedrock Edition is getting shaders very, very soon. And that is going to be really cool to go with this world. But that's where we're going to need to learn some more crashing. But we can't get shaders for ages. But once that comes to PS5 version of Bedrock, I will be covering that, just so you guys are aware. Now, let's go up and do yet another story of this build. As you can see, we're about to finish off the bit, so this doesn't look really weird anymore. And then we have that one over there to do. Now, this video is actually really short, considering we were down one of the last ones. We're only like 8, 9, 10 minutes into the video. So I'm gonna start slowing the video down a bit. Like, I know I just did an entire speech when I was doing that about making the video more fast paced, but this is going too fast now. I have not got this method correct yet, guys. In case you couldn't tell, I am still working on making my videos good. So, any new subscribers on this video, bear with me, please, because I will get there. I will get to the good content eventually. Just give me some time to practice first. And this is one of those practice videos. But if you are enjoying the video, then make sure that, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And also like the video and comment down below that you did enjoy the video. Being able to hear you guys saying that you enjoyed these videos really makes it better for me to make these videos. It makes it a lot more fun for me to make these videos. I love being able to read your comments about you just appreciating the ability of being able to watch my videos and stuff like that. So please make sure to comment. But anyway, let's go back into one final time-lapse of this build, and then we have the last build to do, and then that'll be it. I will be done with this video. It has actually taken me ages, and I really regret starting it. Like, for example, today is currently Tuesday the 8th of August. I started working on this, not just the ground, but I started working on these builds on Wednesday the 3rd, I think it was. Was it Wednesday the 3rd? I can't quite remember, but I did it the Wednesday before. So I spent nearly a week just building and doing all this. So it's been a long time, so make sure to subscribe for my pain. Let's just go back into the video. The 3rd building done. Now, this is 4 stories, and it's going to be the highest that this little section of builds are going to be in. And now for the final one, which is down here at the end of this. There's going to be another 3-story one going up just so it's just over here, probably the same height as that. As you can see, is out of deep slate. Now, this is because this area, well, this level is going to be more of a dystopian level, probably the same down there, because as you can see here, that is the sewage outlet pipe of the EDF headquarters. And it looks like all grimy and stuff. So I'm going to build some dystopian deep slate builds. Make it a bit more grimy, all packed together and stuff like that. And same for all the levels down here. And then the nice part of the city, which is like where all the grass and nice builds are, is going to be the city that goes off that direction. It's up on these levels, higher up and stuff. And then the lower down level is going to be more dystopian. And eventually the city's going to go all the way through this forest. And there's a really good spot just by the lab, which we did in the last video. As you can see here, there's this natural sort of canyon, which we are going to be using as our sort of like a separation between the city, which will run along here and off that direction, and the lab, which will be this gravel plains and off that direction. So it's going to be a really nice natural sort of, a natural barrier between the two worlds colliding. And that's why we're going down, to make it easier like that. So let's get ready and do this build right here. Now, this final build was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. You see, this is my first time building in this style in such a large scale. So there isn't actually any good footage of me building this. So instead of just playing really bad footage, let's just cut to the end of this build. So as you can see, the final build is not yet finished. That is because I have no idea what I am doing with this build style. So I have to go in the test world to perfect it so that this world can be the best it can possibly be. But today, we did manage to do these 3 builds. The EDF office building, the modern office building, and of course the industrial apartment building is probably what that's going to be. I'm not quite sure yet. So that is it for the building. I'm going to quickly jump to the version of me in the EDF headquarters to finish off today's video. That is it for today's video, guys. It took absolutely days to make, and it even led to the full corruption of my PS5 sound system, but I've got that fixed now. So if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be doing so many more videos like this in this sort of style, where I'll be doing time lapses and in-game footage mixed with this footage of me sitting here at my desk, where I'll just be talking to you, giving you context of the build. So if you did enjoy, then make sure to comment that you did enjoy this style of video. But apart from that, guys, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. I've been Emerald Lord, and I will see you in the next Minecraft video. Goodbye!